Hey divers! In today's video, we're going to talk about how to choose your Instructor Development Center for your PADI IDC. I'm Jillian Blakenstrauss and I'm a PADI Course Director with Pura Vida Divers in South Florida. Before we dive into today's topic, give the channel a follow and give the video a like, and let's explore 5 tips for choosing your PADI IDC center. So first, let's just acknowledge this can be a pretty overwhelming choice to make. There's a lot of options out there, there's a lot of locations out there, and we often don't know which variables to prioritize over others. So one of the best ways to start this process, and tip number 1, is to visit the PADI website or use the PADI app and go to the dive shop locator. Now once you're there, you're going to type in a location that's interesting to you, whether it's local or abroad, and filter for instructor development. So this is going to bring up any dive shops that offer an instructor development course as part of their programming. And from there, you can start to make a list of shops that stick out to you, whether they're IDC centers or they're CDC or career development centers. Once you get that list, it's going to give you a subset of shops to move forward with your search. So tip 2, after you have your list, visit the dive shop if you can, or really research that website if you're not able to visit. See how they approach their instructor development programming, not just during the IDC, but afterwards with instructor specialties or resort operations programs or post-IDC employment assistance. Also, you're gonna look at what facilities the shop has, maybe see what the staff is like, and you might even be able to reach out to them with questions about what it's like working and diving in that area. And you're also, of course, going to find who the course director or course directors are. So that's tip 3. Give the course director a call. Talk to the course director. This is the best way to get a sense of what the IDC is going to be like, especially at that location with that course director, to understand how to best prepare and understand what to expect during your programming and afterwards. See how receptive the course director is to your questions, see what they offer you in terms of how to best prepare, and see how aligned they are with being interested in your goals post-IDC. Because a good IDC program is not going to be about passing the exam. That's part of it, sure, but it's going to be about your goals afterwards. How can we best help you achieve those goals and position yourself so that you're successful as a dive instructor? So tip 4 is to fully understand the costs involved with taking your instructor development course. And this is probably going to happen in tandem with steps 2 and 3, right? Learning about the dive shop and talking to your course director. So some dive shops are going to have an IDC fee that's more or less all-inclusive. It includes the training, it includes materials fees, it includes application fees and the PADI instructor exam fee. It might even include lodging. Other dive shops have a more piecemeal approach to the instructor development course pricing, so they might have a base fee for the training, but then you'll be responsible for the materials separately, and the application fees separately, and the instructor exams separately. So just understand what all those costs are and add them up so you know how to budget for each different shop option that you've selected for yourself. On a related note, as you're pricing out these options, remember that you're building the foundation for your career as an instructor. So you want to make sure that while one shop might be a little more expensive than another, see what else that shop is offering to you. Do they have a more robust employment program after the IDC? Are they invested in understanding what your goals are and helping you get there? It's not just about passing an exam. It's truly not. It's about becoming a successful, fun, and most of all, safe instructor that's going to make you successful as a PADI dive professional. Tip 5 on a related note is ask what that dive center's post-IDC employment program is. Do they have connections with dive shops in other areas? Do they have connections with liveaboards or yachts if that's a direction you're looking at going? Are they a career development center that has maybe resort operations programs, which are going to give you PADI instructor specialties and exposure to other areas of the dive shop, such as crewing, fill station, marketing, dive gear sales and knowledge, and so forth? You want to absolutely make sure that your goals after the IDC are part of the discussion, because a great course director, a great IDC or career development center is going to be invested in your continued success as a dive professional and not just getting you across the finish line of an exam. So those are our 5 tips today. Ask any questions in the comments below, give us a like, and if you have other questions you'd like answered about being a diver or being a dive pro, send us a message, write a comment, and we'll post a video soon.